Afternoon, folks. Here's the day before Labor Day. Hauling these chickens up north. Been kind of watching the news and stuff here lately. If I get on here and give all y'all a word of advice or three, and y'all might not know this, but I gotta talk about something, right? We're less than 2 months out from an election, as y'all know. Pretty big ones as things go. And right now, there's one thing for sure. If it comes out of a politician's mouth or the mainstream media's mouth, don't believe it. Take it with a grain of salt. Because they're all talking their book. They're all promoting, self-promoting, and, you know, demonizing the other guy. How we had a president that got on the TV, on national TV, essentially called half the country fascists and hate mongers. Insurgents, that's our favorite word lately. It's we're all out to destroy democracy, and never mind that we don't live in a democracy. They never seem to bring up that subject. We live in a representative republic. Democracy is nothing but a fancy word for mob rule. And don't get me wrong, that's what they would like. Mob rule wouldn't bother them a bit. But right now, this is the time of the season that you believe about half of what you see and don't believe anything you hear. Just stand up and open your eyes and look around you. You get a pretty good feel for what's going on if you filter all the bull crap out. You know, gas prices are down a little bit from how high they got. Diesel prices ain't down hardly at all. You still go to the grocery store and it's half full, missing all kinds of stuff. You got them all on TV touting about trying to make believe like the economy's good. There are some good numbers in the economy right now, but you gotta remember all these statistics they spout got twisted all out of shape because of COVID. All, you know, shutting the country down and stuff. He's got all those numbers just completely. They're less than useless. I would say you can just look at what's going on around you. Watch your neighbors, see how their life is. So if you notice all of a sudden your neighbor sold his hot rod or his boat. Here I am driving up the highway on a Sunday before Labor Day, and there's no traffic. None. is usually a pretty busy highway. There's still a group of people out there that's spending money like water, but most of those are spending credit cards like their water. Credit card usage is through the roof right now. And that's one of the signs that hard times are coming, when people start using their credit cards to make ends meet, where they didn't used to have to. And we're there. Like I say, election day is coming. Keep your head on a swivel. When election day comes, go vote how you're going to vote. It's one of the last powers you still have in this country. I don't care who you vote for. Well, I do care who you vote for, but I just want to go out and vote your conscience. And I'm not going to stop telling you, be prepared, because sometime after this election is when the truth's going to come out about what kind of real shape this economy's in. When it does, it ain't gonna be pretty. Definitely seeing political behavior. I know I've never seen it in my lifetime. It's one thing when politicians bark at each other and call each other names, but usually they don't come after the voters, because they don't want to alienate them. First election cycle I've ever seen where they're literally coming after the voters. You got one party up there basically says if somebody doesn't agree with them, they're evil. Folks, that's a scary place. You ain't got to go very far back in history to find examples of the same kind of behavior. Stalin did it in Russia. Turned person against person. And then the group that didn't agree with him went to the gulags. I saw with Hitler. A bunch of Jewish people ended up dead. Because they didn't fit his narrative. It's what happens in dictatorships. One of the first things the dictator does is try to silence the opposition. They have to neutralize the opposition to push their agenda forward. So like I say, people, open up your eyes. Some really scary things been happening lately. going to have to get a hold of it before it gets a hold of us. I appreciate y'all's support. If you would, like and subscribe. Maybe one of these days I can just go back to talking about trucking again. Y'all have a good day, and I'll catch you on the flip side.